All right, let's check out this stinger activity. Which of the following is a factor of 6k to the fourth plus 11k squared plus 4? So 6k to the fourth plus 11k squared plus 4. So when I go ahead and try to do guess and check, if I'm looking here, I know it's not going to split up into k squared and, okay, so I'm not going to do a and b. I'm going to try 3k squared and 2k squared. If I have 11, that's the same as 8 plus 3. So I get 4 by 4 times 1, and everything's positive. 8k squared plus 3k squared is 11, so that means that D is my answer. So for number 1, it's going to be Dear Sweetie. All right, let's check out number 2. Which of the following is a factor? So 2x squared minus 50. So I'll go ahead and factor a 2 out and have x squared minus 25. So 2 times x plus 5 and x minus 5. Let's see, I have just plain old 2 because these are squared and minus 25. So it looks like I'm going to go with 2. So dear, I remember the first time I met. Next one up is x cubed minus 2x squared minus 9x plus 18. I have 4 terms, so I'm going to factor that by grouping, and careful with that negative. So I'm going to pull out an x squared here, and that's going to leave x minus 2. And I'll pull out a minus 9 here, and of course that's going to leave x minus 2. So x minus 2 times x squared minus 9. X minus 2 is good, but guess what? I have more work to do. So for number 3, I like choice C. So that means math. It was during math class. And you came in to give our teacher a, let's see what's going on with this one, 2x squared plus 20x plus 42. So when we factor this one, I'm going to take a 2 out and leave x squared plus 10x plus 21. So this 2 stays. My x is split. And I get 21. Let's see, that sounds like 7 and 3 to me. So we have x plus 7. That sounds like A. To give our teacher A, we're going to write the note that the teacher got. Number 5, I have 36x minus 27. This is to the first power, so I can't break down those x's, but I sure can take a 9 out, and that gives me 4x minus 3. Looks like choice C to me. So symmetrical. I came to give a teacher a note. The very first thing I noticed was your symmetrical face. Which of the following is one factor of 6y squared plus y minus 12? All right, so let's take a look at this. I'm going to go ahead and look at my factors. I can look at my answers, and I don't see any 6s or 1s, so I know that this is going to split 3y and 2y. This is negative, so one of these is positive and one is negative. And I'm going to go ahead and try to make sure that 12 splits evenly. So if I do 4 and 3, that's not going to work. If I do 4 and 3, that's not going to work. If I do 6 and 1, or 6 and 2, that's not going to work. So it looks like I'm going to have to do magic number. It's not coming into my head. I always give it a chance to do guess and check first. And if it comes into my head, awesome. And if it doesn't, then I just go to magic number. I've got negative 72 and a sum of 1. That sounds like positive 9 and negative 8. So 6y squared minus 9y plus 8y, plus, and then this is going to be minus 12. Draw my parentheses. So 3 comes out and a y, giving me 2y plus 3. We're going to take a negative 2 out. Nope, the negative 4 out. And that's going to give me positive 2y plus 3. So my two factors are 2y plus 3 and 3y minus 4. 2y plus 3 is my choice. So this looks like A. And brown eyes. All right. Which of the following is a factor? All right, so I have 225 y squared minus 1 is 69 y squared. What am I missing? This is an x. So I know right away this is 15x plus 13y and 15x minus 13y. 15x minus 13y. So it looks like it's choice C, Beyonce. I even heard Beyonce playing in the background. Alright, so we'll look for a factor of a squared minus 7ab plus 6b squared. I'm going to go ahead and draw my parentheses, split my a's, split my b's. These are both negative because that's positive and this is negative. Here's a 6 and there's a 1. So when I look at 8, I have a minus 6b. So this answer is D. Huge. Since today, I admit I have had a huge, let's see what we have, a huge following is one factor. So I have x cubed minus 64. This is the difference of two perfect cubes. My a is x, my b is 4. So I have my same sign. So I'm going to go ahead and do x minus 4. There's my binomial. Here's my trinomial squared. Opposite sign, always positive. Here's the square of a. Here's the square of b. And then here's the product of a times b. So I have, let's see, this looks good to me. So B. What did I have? I had a huge crush on you. All right. Which of the following is a factor of? So I have 18x to the 4th plus 12x cubed minus 6x. Take out my GCF right away. And I'm going to get 6 and an x come out, leaving me with 3x to the 3rd plus 2x squared minus 1. So there's not much else I can do with this one. Therefore, my answer is D, Friday. I reveal my secret identity on Friday at 7 o'clock sharp. Ooh, where are we going to meet? So I have 8x squared minus 18xy minus 5y squared. All right, So when I look here, I'm going to go ahead and do AC method, magic number, negative 40. So it's going to be negative 20 and positive 2. So I have 8x squared minus 20 xy plus 2xy minus 5y squared. Factor by grouping. Take out a 4 and an x. That's going to leave me with a 2x minus 5y. And then I take out a y. And that's going to leave me with a 2x minus 5y. There's my plus sign. So my factors are 2x minus 5y and 4x plus y. 4x plus y, there we go. So my answer is A. Where are we going to meet? Oh, at the school, behind the school. In the trailers. All right. Oh, sum of 2 cubes. I love it. 8x cubed plus 729. So when I go ahead and I work on this one, my A is equal to x and my B is equal to the cube root of 729. So we'll do second. Nope, we want math. And we want the cube root of 729. Are you surprised to see a 9? All right, here we go. Soap. Ready? Same sign. Opposite. Always positive. Here's my A. Here's my B. Here's my A squared. Here's my B squared. And then here is my A, B times each other. So let's look at our answer choices. And I have 4x squared minus 18x plus, oh, yellow poncho. Looks like I'll be the one wearing a yellow poncho. What fun! Don't forget to review that factoring.